The allure of the Rhodesian Ridgeback, a breed synonymous with the untamed African bush, has captured the hearts of many. Their regal stature, intelligence, and distinctive ridge make them undeniably captivating. However, the question looms large. Can this breed thrive in the confines of an apartment? While the desire to share your life with such a magnificent animal is understandable, careful consideration of the breed's inherent needs and the realities of urban living is paramount. At the core of the Rhodesian Ridgeback is a legacy forged in the harsh African wilderness. Centuries of selective breeding have shaped a breed designed for endurance, hunting, and protection. This heritage manifests in a dog characterized by boundless energy, a strong prey drive, and a deep-rooted independence. While these traits contribute to their captivating allure, they also pose significant challenges in an apartment environment. Apartment living, on the other hand, presents a stark contrast to the open plains and rugged terrain that shaped the Rhodesian Ridgeback. Limited space, noise restrictions, and a lack of opportunities for off-leash exercise can create a stressful and unsatisfying environment for a breed accustomed to freedom and physical exertion. The constant stimulation and mental challenges required to keep a Ridgeback engaged become exponentially more difficult in the confines of four walls. While it's tempting to attribute human-like qualities to dogs, it's crucial to recognize the fundamental differences between our lifestyles and theirs. Our sedentary routines, punctuated by brief walks and occasional bursts of activity, are a far cry from the demanding physicality expected by a Rhodesian Ridgeback. The breed's need for consistent exercise, mental stimulation, and social interaction is simply incompatible with the sedentary nature of many apartment dwellers. Moreover, the psychological well-being of a Rhodesian Ridgeback must be considered. These dogs are pack animals by nature and thrive on social interaction. Apartment living, with its potential for isolation and limited opportunities for socialization, can lead to behavioral issues such as separation anxiety, destructive behavior, and aggression. The absence of a pack dynamic and the lack of opportunities to fulfill their innate roles can have a profound impact on their emotional state. While some may argue that with sufficient training, exercise, and mental stimulation, a Rhodesian Ridgeback can adapt to apartment life, the reality is often more complex. Even the most dedicated owners may find it challenging to meet the breed's needs in such a restricted environment. The risk of behavioral problems, frustration, and ultimately, a diminished quality of life for both dog and owner is significant. It's essential to remember that owning a dog is a lifelong commitment. Choosing a breed based solely on appearance or superficial attraction is a recipe for disappointment. The well-being of the animal should always be the primary consideration. For those captivated by the Rhodesian Ridgeback, exploring alternative ways to interact with the breed, such as volunteering at a rescue shelter or participating in breed-specific activities, can offer a fulfilling experience without the challenges of ownership. While the allure of the Rhodesian Ridgeback is undeniable, the harsh reality of apartment living makes it a challenging, if not impossible, match. Prioritizing the breed's physical and emotional needs is essential for ensuring a happy and healthy life. By understanding the limitations of apartment living and the inherent requirements of the Rhodesian Ridgeback, potential owners can make informed decisions that benefit both themselves and the dog. The Rhodesian Ridgeback, a breed steeped in the annals of African history, is a creature of vast plains and open spaces. Their evolutionary journey has sculpted them into athletic, intelligent, and independent dogs, traits that have endeared them to many. However, the allure of their striking appearance often overshadows the complexities of their care, particularly in the confines of urban dwellings. While the desire to own a Rhodesian Ridgeback is understandable, it's crucial to acknowledge the stark contrast between their ancestral environment and the modern apartment. The breed's energy levels are akin to a perpetual motion machine. They require ample exercise, both physical and mental, to prevent boredom and destructive behaviors. In an apartment where opportunities for off-leash runs and walks are limited, fulfilling these needs becomes a formidable challenge. Beyond the physical demands, the Rhodesian Ridgeback's mental stimulation requirements are equally substantial. Their intelligence and problem-solving abilities necessitate constant engagement to prevent boredom and behavioral issues. Puzzle toys and training exercises can provide some enrichment, but they cannot replace the mental stimulation afforded by a varied and stimulating environment. Moreover, the social needs of the Rhodesian Ridgeback are often underestimated. As pack animals, they crave companionship and interaction. Apartment living, with its potential for isolation and limited social opportunities, can lead to loneliness and behavioral problems. The absence of a strong pack dynamic can exacerbate separation anxiety and contribute to destructive behaviors. While some may argue that with dedicated training and exercise, a Rhodesian Ridgeback can adapt to apartment life, it's essential to consider the long-term implications. The breed's inherent needs are deeply ingrained, and compromising them for the sake of convenience can lead to a host of issues. Joint problems, obesity, and behavioral challenges are common consequences of a sedentary lifestyle for a breed designed for athleticism. It's also crucial to address the potential impact on the dog's overall well-being. A Rhodesian Ridgeback confined to an apartment environment may experience chronic stress and frustration. These negative emotions can manifest in various ways, including aggression, anxiety, and destructive behaviors. The quality of life for both the dog and the owner can be significantly compromised. To ensure the best possible outcome for both the dog and the owner, careful consideration must be given to alternative living arrangements. A house with a secure yard or access to outdoor spaces is far more suitable for a Rhodesian Ridgeback. If apartment living is the only option, it's imperative to conduct thorough research, consult with experienced breeders or rescue organizations, and be prepared to invest significant time, energy, and resources into meeting the breed's needs. It's a common misconception that dogs are inherently adaptable creatures capable of thriving in any environment. While some breeds exhibit remarkable resilience, the Rhodesian Ridgeback is not one of them. Their genetic predisposition towards an active lifestyle and independent nature makes them particularly challenging to accommodate in urban settings. Attempting to mold a Ridgeback into an apartment dog is akin to trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. The consequences of failing to meet the needs of a Rhodesian Ridgeback in an apartment setting extend beyond the dog itself. Behavioral issues such as destructive chewing, excessive barking, and aggression can arise as the dog seeks outlets for their pent-up energy and frustration. These problems can strain relationships with neighbors, potentially leading to legal complications. Moreover, the emotional toll on the owner can be significant as they grapple with the challenges of caring for a dog whose needs are not fully met. Social media platforms are replete with images of seemingly happy Rhodesian Ridgebacks in urban apartments. It's essential to approach these portrayals with a critical eye. While some individuals may successfully manage the challenges of owning this breed in such an environment, it's important to remember that these platforms often highlight the exceptional rather than the average. The majority of Rhodesian Ridgebacks would undoubtedly thrive in a more suitable living situation. For those who are determined to share their lives with a Rhodesian Ridgeback, considering adoption from a rescue organization is highly recommended. These dogs often come with specific needs and challenges, but they also offer the opportunity to provide a loving home to a deserving animal. By choosing to adopt, you not only save a life but also support the work of rescue organizations dedicated to the welfare of Rhodesian Ridgebacks. Ultimately, the decision to bring a Rhodesian Ridgeback into apartment should be approached with caution and realism. While the breed's allure is undeniable, it's essential to prioritize the dog's well-being over personal desires. By understanding the complexities of their care and the limitations of apartment living, potential owners can make informed decisions that benefit both themselves and the dog. Did you enjoy the content? Please support the channel by clicking the subscribe and share buttons.